What's up guys, Cody from Southeast Softwash. I wanted to knock you guys out a video today. This has been on my mind. It gets on my brain every year towards the end of the year. I start thinking about how did we do this year and how are we gonna go next year? What are we gonna do and accomplish? And the holidays is a good time. Pressure washing is kind of slow in December, which is nice because it gives you a little bit of a rest, a little bit of a mental break. And instead of sitting around and watching TV, take your brain and put it on all the things that you can do in next year to be more successful or to get your business off the ground and start it from scratch if that's where you find yourself. So this year we grew by about $3 million, which was about what I wanted to do. That was our goal and we pretty much hit it. So next year we're setting plans in place to grow even more and do some more cool things. If you're brand new to the business, you need to be starting now with a plan for what you're gonna do in 2024. So I've got you three tactical actionable items that you can implement, and they're sort of big overarching categories here. Okay, so they are in an order of importance, and number one, the most important, is mindset. You've got to have the right mindset to win. The way I grew up in the South, a lot of you Midwest guys, Rust Belt guys, some of us were really taught, you'd be surprised how many guys think that money is a bad thing. They want to make just enough money so that they don't become the evil rich people. Look, I want to be rich people. I want to go make an obscene, stupid amount of money, so much so that I can change my family tree. You've got to be okay with being successful in making money. You're not gonna win at a game that you think is fundamentally wrong to participate in. You can't go into a capitalist business environment and then sit back and kind of hate on capitalism. It's not gonna work that way. You got to be okay with winning. It's a mindset rewiring that to look at money and success in a completely different way. Year-over-year growth, millions of dollars. We're going to do probably right around 10 milli this year, which is really, really cool. And that's a big jump from last year. Last year was a big jump from the year before that. That does not happen by mistake. You've got to be okay with winning at that level. And if you're not, it's not going to happen for you. So number one, understand your mindset. Look at where you're at now. It's one of the reasons, guys, I hate Oliver Anthony music. It's a damn shame. Because it's sitting there saying it's a reaction. It's the world's out to get me, and the good old boys just can't win, and rich man gets richer and the poor man gets poor. It's all those little euphemisms and sayings and the music and all that stuff. That's not true, man. It's America, and you've got the internet in your pocket. If you're not successful, you got nobody to blame but yourself. So get that mindset right going into 2024. Number two, once you got your mindset right, number two is skill set. You got to have the right skills to win. Skills pay the bills, okay? So we're in the pressure washing business. That's what we're talking about. Lucky for you, okay, we've got some training. Now, look, a lot of people hate on the training and they say, you don't need to take that training. You can learn it yourself. And you absolutely can. You'll learn it in about a year. If you go out and do this for a year, you will figure out everything. You'll run into every scenario. You'll dial it in. You'll spend a lot of nights Googling and reading and all that forums. You can learn it that way, or you can expedite the learning curve and get you some training. Now, we've got a few options for you. Softwash 101 is the first link down below. That is my digital classroom. Or you can come and take in-person training with us there at Southeast headquarters in Roanoke, Alabama. We've got some calendar dates available for January. We have lots and lots of guys come through the training every year, like hundreds of dudes. It's very beneficial. We've had a lot of positive feedback from it. We're taking about 20 years of knowledge. We're going to compress it down, and that's going to expedite your learning curve. We've also got How to Wash. That's a full-length, several-hour training event that's also digital, so you can watch it from the comfort of your own home. And it is the #1 selling pressure washing, soft washing kind of course in the game. That's Mike Vadan, Justin, me, and Aaron in there in the classroom. So get you some training, or look, if you want to do it the hard way, do it the hard way. I'm not about doing things the hard way. I'm here to make money. I'm not just going to relish in the hard way, right? If the goal is to dig the ditch, it's a big, long ditch, I'm going to go rent an excavator and get this done. Don't take pride in the flat nose shovel, okay? Does it work? If that's all you got, that's fine. But don't poo-poo on the excavator, okay? There are ways to get to the goal quicker, and that's a mindset thing. So we got the mindset. We're going to get the skill set and do it as quickly and efficiently as possible so we can get those skills and pay those bills, all right? Number three is the tool set. Most people in this game, they only think about the tool set, the physical things they can put their hand on, whether that's the skid, the trailer, the individual components. And look, all those things do matter. I'm an equipment manufacturer. That's what we do. We build turnkey rigs. We've got them all over the world, literally all over the world. That's our bread and butter. We build equipment. We actually build component level parts as well, from hose reels metering valves, the batch buster, and the super pump, which is coming out pretty soon here in Q1 of next year. We're super pumped about it. It's going to be a big game changer for the business. But I'm telling you, the tool set doesn't do any good without the skill set. And the skill set doesn't do any good without the mindset. You sort of got to get these things in a working order. So if you're looking to get some equipment, now is the time. There's going to be a link down below for our equipment inquiry page. Fill it out. Just takes a few seconds to fill it out. Send it over to the guys, the sales team. They'll get back to you. And if you're looking for a skid or a trailer, we can definitely hook you up with that. It's not a problem. Like, that's what we do. But telling you, it ain't going to do you any good if you don't know how to run the thing. You don't know how to turn it into a business. Okay, so order of operations here: mindset, skill set, tool set. I'll give you a few other tools that you may not have thought of. Number one is the actual equipment that's on the back of your truck. But number two, what about a website? You need a website, guys. If you're not running a really good website and you can't be found on Google, you basically don't exist in business. So get yourself a website. Go over and talk to the guys at Footbridge Media and tell them Aaron from Lean and Mean, my homie AP, tell him he sent you. He's going to save you about $600 a year and make a really high quality website. If you're out there running a truck, you want a Footbridge site, because that's what's going to convert leads. People looking for pressure washing, they land on your site. All your SEO is right. You're doing your project page. You're doing all this stuff. A website is a tool on your tool belt, so make sure you have that. Number three, you got the gear, the equipment, the pressure washer, all that stuff. You got a website. I think another great tool is a CRM, a piece of business software that's going to help you run your daily operations. I didn't do that for years. I did everything on a freaking legal pad like a dummy. I'll tell you guys, that was a big game changer, is getting a good CRM that's got some built-in features that's going to make life just a lot better. And better means more efficient and speed to the lead. Quote IQ, that's who we recommend. The guys over there have done an excellent job. That's a new app for this year, but it's a killer app, and a lot of guys are loving it. It's built by pressure wash guys for pressure wash guys. A lot of service industry guys are using Quote IQ, painters and lawn care dudes, but it's tailor-made for pressure washing. So having a CRM is a absolute game changer. Y'all see all them gray hairs in my beard? A lot of that was because I didn't use technology. I did everything the hard way. Manual admin tasks, manual quoting, driving to the job site. Piss on that. Do it remote. It's going to take a lot of work off of your plate, and it's going to make you a lot more money because you can get the quote to the customer a lot faster. And if they got that quote, they're not shopping around for another quote. Typically, they're done. They can check that off the list. So use a good CRM. That's another tool in your tool belt, okay? But a lot of guys, they'll get all that stuff. They don't have the skills. They don't know what to do with it. Or they'll have that and they don't have the mindset. They literally are against being successful. You can't have that. You got to have them all together. These are my 3 tips, guys, for going into 2024 and dominating. Look, I'm going to go make a bunch of money. I don't know about you guys. I want you guys to win as well. Look, I know a lot of you dudes. I've met you personally. We correspond on YouTube, seen you at some of the conventions and the events and stuff, and I really want to see you guys win. These are the things that'll make the difference between you and the competition next year. We'll see you guys in the next video.